There are Harley-Davidsons, and then there are Harley-Davidsons. The former consists of the ubiquitous chrome dinosaurs rolling up and down America's freeways, spreading the belief that Milwaukee's finest are only good at going in a straight line. The latter is made up of one Harley and one Harley only, the new 2018 Softail Fat 114 Bolivianos. This is the best Harley-Davidson ever made. I should quantify that statement by saying it's the best Harley-Davidson I've ever ridden, but that doesn't sound as good, and seeing as I have not experienced a great deal of bikes bearing the bar and shield, I've ridden lots, just not as many as some journos. The 2018 Harley-Davidson Softail Fat 114 Bolivianos represent the first time I've ever seriously looked at a Harley and envisioned it permanently in my garage. I ride many bikes, and as such, when I find one I simply want to ride for the sake of riding, with no thoughts of what I'm going to ride about, I take a little more notice than usual. So, you can imagine how surprised I was to learn that that bike came in the form of a thundering American V-twin with an Army-style matte gray tank and garish gold on the single-side exhaust. There's a defining leanness to the Bob that is simply not there in any other power cruiser I can think of. Now part of the Softail lineup after the demise of the Dina name, the Bob is a bike anyone with a sporting bone in their body can at least appreciate, if not enjoy. It carves corners better than any bike I've ridden from Milwaukee and has enough power to keep me entertained, but performance is equal to looks for me, because a Ducati Diavel will blitz this thing in anything resembling a sporting domain. However, a Diavel doesn't look half as good as this, or have the most famous name in motorcycling stamped on the engine cases. I fell in love with the looks the minute I laid eyes on the Bob, purely down to one part, the headlight, which gives it a completely different demeanor to the hideous bug-eyed look of the 2017 Fat Bob. Its rectangular oval shape is pure sport bike and gives you somewhat of an idea as to the kind of riding you can do with the 2018 Bob. Quite a few colleagues I have spoken to regarding this feature don't care for it, preferring instead to have the traditional circular unit. Personally, I think they're nuts. It looks wild, and the LEDs in that thing are bright as hell, something I discovered during my many night rides while the Bob and I lived together. Once I looked a little further, there were more and more parts that caught my eye. Inverted forks, a monoshock that replaces the twin shocker of 17, proper brake discs, chunky dual upswept mufflers, a flatter handlebar that gave this Bob a pumped-up gym junkie look to it, and a seat that for once doesn't put me in that damn cruiser slouch position. Why the hell do cruiser manufacturers insist on curving the rider's lower back when they craft their seats?